um, show jewelry. It's rather dark out. Oh, gotta shut that door. Yeah, the lighting looks okay. What do you think? Okay, let me mute me on the computer. And how's it going? I put on something shiny on my lips. Oh, I forgot to put earrings on. I'm so bad. How's it going, Ramel? How you doing? Oh, messed that up a little. Let's see, what have I got going? Got a lot going on. Got some silpata, that kind of stuff. You know, pretty silpatas. I've got some check glass. Look at that pretty. The lighting's okay. Let me see how it looks on the bust. Well, you're entirely welcome. I always like to make sure that everybody is doing well, drinking their water, getting the right amount of exercise. Oh yeah, the lighting's pretty good. It's just super dark outside for noon in California. Oh, it's not sterling. I tested it. I tested it just now, and it's not sterling. I believe it's like what they call German silver. It's a composite, mostly nickel silver, but there it is. It's just super tiny. I think it's incomplete. It may have had like a leather interior, and that might be where, you know, it was made, might have been attached to that. I know a lot of, you know, early items, especially during war times, you know, they were made, you know, out of whatever they can get their hands on. Yes. Okay, hair. Let me check out my earrings. See if I've got anything handy to put on. Oh, I do. Look at these old gals. These are little screwbacks. Hi, Deborah. How's it going? Found these while I was going through my sterling, but these aren't sterling, so I must have been going super fast through a lot and thought, oh, I'll test these for sterling, but I can tell they're not sterling. So let's check them out. How tight can I get them? What do you think? They're pretty snazzy. You have sunshine today? We do not here where I am. Oh, this one? I'll show it again. It looks really pretty on the bust. And I did notice that there are some, I mean, it can polish out, but I did notice that there was some sort of surface scratch. As all items have, you know, at this age, you're going to get something. But I don't know if I can get it. Oh, I just saw it right there in the, there, you see it right there? There's the little scratch right there. And the little stones, everything is like that bezel prong, the sawtooth prong, typical of that era. Okay, let's put on the other earring. Call me unprepared. Oh, crazy. Oh, I got 8 people in. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Let's see, am I going the right direction? Right is tight. That's right. Takes a little while for these screwbacks to attach themselves. Is it on? Hey, Sleeker. Oh, look at that. They're kind of tinny when they hit my necklace. I can hear it. I don't know if you can, but I'll try not to do too much of that. Okay. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. And yeah, I've got my sister-in-law Daisy. I sent her a link. And my cousin Dallas, I sent her a link. So I don't know if they'll be here, but we'll see. Anyway, I also have this. And I did a search on the stone. It's either carnelian agate or mahogany obsidian. It also came up as red jasper and sunstone. So, but it's Mexico, and it's a nice toggle. So I have that. This is a peyote bird. Oh my gosh, that labradorite is so pretty. Oh my goodness. And this is a native Navajo, signed CT. And that is the most beautiful piece of turquoise I've seen in a long time. I mean, if you're looking for, one of those like Mediterranean blue, and it does have the stone imperfection, I would say stone perfection, of a little tiny dot, and that's inside the stone. There's like a super itty bitty dot in there. It just kind of adds to the charm of the turquoise. So, and I just wanted to see that right there. So, yeah, my Native American, I don't clean, because I think it looks classy the way it is. And I'm really glad I took the advice on not dipping this, since it's not sterling. So there's that. So let's start. We'll just kind of, I didn't get a chance to look this up, but this is called Vilma. Vera and I can't really read it. Vala? I don't know. But I think it's a combination of glass and acrylic, because it does have some weight to it. It's definitely choker length. It's super cool, and I like the frostiness of those kind of grayish blue beads right there. It is not silk knotted. It has a lobster claw, and it, on me, it sits kind of high, and it looks kind of like it's got the asymmetrical. The beads aren't like, evenly placed, so it kind of gives it a kind of a speckly. second. I sneezed 10 times in a row this morning, so I don't know, it's got to be the weather. So I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to, not do that on live. None of that. Anyway, hey Gina, how's it going? Yeah, this turned out to not be sterling, Gina. I tested it, and I'm glad I took your advice. Do not dip it. And I'm glad I didn't tip it because that would have totally wrecked it, So there's that. All right, let's get started. If anybody's interested in the smaller necklaces, I do have the diamond sterling one. So, I don't know. Any special requests? I know there was well, we could do this guy. It's incomplete. Pools are on point. This is my gift to myself. I like them. I put these on, but they sound kind of tinny when they hit stuff. So yeah, I can start with this one. Got a lot of inquiries about this, so just wanted to give you the straight scoop. Starting bid is going to be, and this is, early 19th or early 20th century. So, but again, it is incomplete. Lisa, hi Lisa. I'm going to do starting bid 28 on this. Sleeker's in at 30. Let me get you a measurement. Hi there, Heidi. How's it going? 2.5 wide, and from Kisslock, it's about 2.5 by 1 3/4, maybe 2 inches. So right now I have 30 on this. Oh, and the inside. That's why I thought, well, maybe, because when I looked up this item, it a lot of them said, Google AI said that usually they had like a leather interior, which is probably where the name was. But I definitely, swimming in pools, I definitely would put a nice cool chain on that and kind of wear it. Probably, I don't know, where would you wear this? But it's quite nice. All right, one bid in, $30 with Sleeker. So I can start counting this down. Any other interest? Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Find an appropriate size. Oh, where's my basket? Where's my basket? Yeah, congratulations. I wish it was sterling, but not everything was made of sterling, and sometimes it really wasn't desirable, maybe because of I don't know. I don't know. Oh, check necklace. I'm sorry, I'll do that right now. The starting bid on the check necklace was going to be 38. So let me put that up next. And it does have a scratch. So, but let me present it. Let's do this one. The chain is, oh my God, I'm in love with the chain. Isn't it something? Okay, so, and like I showed before, there is a slight scratch on it. And believe me, these things were probably, let's see if I can get it to show that little, you can kind of see it there. Let me see if I can get it to show everyone yet again. Yeah, you can see it in the upper, well, over here, right there. I'll put in the starting bid and then I'll start measuring stuff. Starting bid, 38. Just to point out, these are, I don't know what you call it. This has got like a, kind of like a sawtooth bezel set to it. It's a nice piece of glass. Deborah's in at 38. And then it's got the 2 rhinestones up here. And these are also set in the, like that sawtooth bezel set. And, but the chain is something else. Here is the clasp. All right, there. It's got a little, needs a little buffing there, but the chain is just what makes this necklace pop. The little oval there, or the oval little circle right there. It's just lovely. Yeah, I know, it's the history. It's the history of all these beautiful things. And you can tell it was taken care of too, even though it might have gotten knocked around when they were, you know, wearing it. Is the round piece missing a stone? What round piece? Oh, this? I don't know if there was a stone in there or not. And no, it doesn't look like there was. A little close up on that. It doesn't have like any kind of a ridge or any kind of, you know, missing bezel. Let's see how close I can get. I think you might be able to. It doesn't look like it is, Sleeker. Let me take a look in my, I don't see any ridge. I don't see, it's just a finished circle. All right, so Deborah Barnes is in at 38, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Deborah Barnes. Thank you so much. And then let me, I didn't get you the measurement on the chain. It's like 9.5 inch drop. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. And you know, I put everything in boxes before I ship, so that's a must for me. Well, thank you. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and the faceting is impeccable. All right, let's do this one just to get it off my table here. She's pretty. Measurement. I can't read. You know, it's kind of like it's not a clear read on the necklace brand name or the tag. It begins with a V. If that's helpful to anyone. 16 inches. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I try and treat all the jewelry that's shipped as if I was going to receive it. Starting bid on this one. I'll do starting bid of 8 on this one. 16-inch. It's branded, but I don't know who makes it because I can't read it very well. I'm going to do a pass on that one. It's now a buy it now for $8. So if you're still interested, you're thinking about it, or you're trying to catch up, let me put it in a bag so I can identify it later. These lights, I've got lights pointing at me. So I might turn them a little bit because you can see them in my glasses here. See, there's 2 lights right there. Okay. I don't know if anybody has an interest in this. I think it's just going to go into a craft box. It's super heavy, but it's missing the little roller, or the little roller part of the clasp right there. It's too bad because, I mean, all the stones are intact and it's heavy. It's really heavy. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Maybe you can fix it. I can show you. It's way deep in there. And anyway, so, or, you know, it might be a nice craft piece. But how would you craft that? I don't know. Maybe make it an ornament for your Christmas tree. If you have like a Christmas tree theme. All right, this is peyote bird. Peyote bird necklace. I didn't test this stone. Kind of looks like glass to me. We'll see. Nope. It's going up to amethyst. Just a beautiful, shimmery, shiny chunk of labradorite. And even on the back, you can see the shimmer. The little tag that says peyote bird is kind of hanging right there. A little close up. It's on a nice, first I thought it was a silpata because this is kind of like the silpata aesthetic. Right there. And it's fully adjustable on a synthetic cord, double cord. So I will do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid of 22. That's a lot of stone there. And that does kind of, it's a beautiful purple. Deborah's in at 22. And just so you know, especially through the holidays, if it's over $100 in product, I'll do free shipping. I also will hold until you want to build up to that, so I don't have a problem with that. Sometimes it helps if you kind of can keep track in case I do overcharge you on, it's sterling silver. It's right here, it's on the bottom right there. Sterling silver. The pendant itself is from top to bottom. Lisa's in at 25. From top to bottom, it's about 1.5 inches, and side to side, it's about 1.25 inches. It's a beautiful teardrop shape. And then you've got this nice sterling chain, partial chain here with an amethyst hanging there. And then the little slide right here, I assume is sterling. Why wouldn't it be? Alrighty, so let's see. 29 on Lisa. Lisa's in at 29 first. And then you just, it's such an easy adjustment. And this feels like butter. So I'm believing that this is synthetic. Oh, there's a cute little tuxedo cat just kind of hanging around the neighbor's yard. Oh, I've never seen that one. Kind of looks like my cat, but mine doesn't have the... Deborah's in at 31. Mine doesn't have the full white socks all the way up to her hips, so I know it wasn't her. I always worry if my deaf cat gets out. Lisa's in at 33. I mean, look at that shimmer. And in person, I can see more of the blue, but I mean, it's just got that gorgeous gold tone shine. So Lisa is in at 33, Deborah's in at 35. Oh, they didn't? Okay. It very well could be. It's just so soft. Oh yeah, I can see. It's real leather. I can see the texture. So Deborah is high bid at 35. If it goes over 50, then you got to do $5 increments. But you know, until we get there. Okay, so everybody is still in. I've got Deborah, Sleeker, and Lisa. So right now Deborah's at 35. And I just lost my earring. Is the chat moving? There we go. So just let me know if you're in, out, or otherwise. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you. There might be a delay, so that's why I'm going to try and give people a, few second chance to catch up. So peyote is very similar to Silpada because I don't think Silpada used synthetic. Can you pass to Lisa? Out. Okay, so what do you mean? Okay, Lisa, do you want this at 33? All right. But I do believe is Sleeker. Okay, great. Okay, so Sleeker, it's at 33, and you were out. Okay, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Sleeker. So yeah, you went in. Okay. Okay, 33 it is. And again, just, oh, that looks stupid, doesn't it? Oh, yes. Congratulations. It's really a beautiful stone. Yeah, my pools of light are not for sale. I just got them yesterday, and they're just fabulous. Oh my goodness. Woo! All right. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, I do have a Silpada here. I believe that obviously it looks like it closes in the front. Like so. You got a tiger's eye. I don't know what that stone is. I can check for you guys real quick. But let me get a length and I'll put it up. So the length on this is 18 inches. And I do have my rock identifier. Which is really, again, like a presidium, just like a guideline. Let's see what it will tell me. I don't know what that, because it's got like this shiny stuff in it. And it's a way for me to learn as well. Come on, identify. That's the one I want identified. Watch, it's going to come back. We don't know what it is. It's still thinking about it. Okay, starting bid. Starting bid. I'll do 22, and then it is marked with the Zapata mark on this end, the little triangle thing right there, and the 925, and and then it has the little hang tag right there. Okay, did you come up? They call it Healer's Gold or Apache Gold, which I find an interesting. So that's one description, Healer's Gold or Apache Gold, or it could be pyrite. I think that's probably possible, or it could be copernite. So there's that, and this one I don't know. I'll bet it's going to tell me it's halite. Wait a minute. No. Identify. So those are your stones. And it goes on like so. There we go. Identity failed. Too bad. I don't know what it is. Okay, last look. There's a chunk of hair here. I do have a dog. I'll go pass on that. I have been listing like crazy on eBay. So that'll probably go up on eBay just to get, because you got to get things listed and moving and stuff. I did do a listing just before I went on too, so it's happening, folks. Okay, put that here because I'll do a recap later. So yeah, if you're watching this later or whatever, you can always check out the buy it now at the end. Okay. I didn't clean this because I don't clean Navajo jewelry. And I think it is Navajo. It is marked CT on the back. And I do not see a sterling mark. Well, I'm pretty sure it's sterling. I'm not going to argue with, but my gut says it's sterling. And yes, it is, as a matter of fact. Just a beautiful blue turquoise. Look at the depth on that. It's beautiful. Hey! Oh, hi! Oh, you know what? I think you billed me. I can pay you, Miss Kimmy. Oh, wow, I don't have one, at least not yet. Oh, you haven't invoiced yet? Starting bid. I'll do 26 on this. And I think all you need to do on this beauty is just take a polishing cloth and just clean that liquid silver. Oh. And let me get you a close up. Look at how pretty that is. I love the exterior design. I love the way these artists and jewelry designers from the Navajo Nation, how they, Sleeker's in at 26, how they actually take the stone into consideration when they create these. So they take it as, as it is. I mean, they polish it up. It is. It's really pretty. Oh, I didn't get you a length. This one is 8-inch drop. 8-inch drop. You just did? You listed again? Good. Yeah, I listed before the show. All right. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker for 26. Yeah, I mean, as far as, if you're going to gift it or keep it, either way, I just take a polishing cloth and just do a little bit of polishing, not a lot. Appropriate. That stone it's just mesmerizing. Okay, get away from that. There we go. Lucky Brand. I got some Lucky Brand. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And I got my first Lucky Brand necklace, and I think I got it from Gina. It was the 420 necklace. I think I've showed it to you here, but I mean, I have never seen it since. So I guess people hold on to those. Michael Mashaw Pea Pod with pearls on both. Oh, wow. Okay. So here is the clasp. The hang tag is right there. And you can also turn it around the other way. That's what I like about Lucky Brand. Everything's intact. I did point out, Viking Princess. I did point out that I think that's supposed to be that way because of just the aesthetic of the piece. So I will do a starting bid. starting bid will be 16 on this one. And length. See how good I can get. Heidi's in at 16. Thank you, Heidi. Full length is 19 inches. So this is where it sits on me. Like right about there. Yeah, it does look like Viking, because this is actually quite nice. And I always like a good lucky brand. Lisa's in at 18. Thank you, Heidi. Heidi is out. So here we go. Last look. It kind of festoons a little bit, like it gives that kind of like old world vibe on the outer. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah. See. Oh, this is cool. Alrighty, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lisa. Thank you, thank you. Get a large enough bag for this. I just think that Lucky does such a good job. You know, so does Chico's. So does I mean, if you get like some really nice J. Crew, they all do that. You know, they always have their a specific collection. Yeah, just do a last look. Nothing's missing. Yay. Sometimes, you know, I do miss something, but I really, when I wrap things up in the tissue paper, I go, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with this. So I immediately notify you. So there is that, but, you know, things get looked at several times, and sometimes I do miss something. So there's that. Really pretty pair of earrings. Oh, anybody have any friends or relatives that would like a sterling silver typewriter key? Typewriter button. This is all sterling, but it's got the letter P. P can be for peace. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, and it does. You're right. It's timeless. It lasts forever. I'll do a starting bid of, let's do a starting bid of 12 on this one. Now, this is a sterling silver bead ball. The chain itself is worth at least that. That's a good price for a chain, let me tell you. And the P is for fun, and it is sterling. It's in a sterling case. Not cleaned, not polished. Just a kid. If you know somebody with an initial P, P can be for peace. It can be for prayer. It can be for Penelope. It can be for Patsy. It can be for if you want to confuse somebody. But yeah, I like the chain. The chain, yeah. I didn't dip it or anything. But there's your typewriter key. And you could add to it. I mean, it is a separate charm on its own. It's got a little lobster claw right there. So we can pass on that. P is for perfect. You're right. P is for pumpkin pie. Where's my tape measure? I didn't even measure it. P is for perfection. This is typical of sterling. They're not quite as long. Okay, 9-inch drop. Okay, so 18-inch chain. That's a nice price for an 18-inch chain, and the bonus P. I think next time I bring it, I know pumpkin pie. I think that's the the trigger word is pumpkin pie, because I mean I just go there. With hand whipped cream, Well, I use a mixer, but I don't want anything. Oh, okay. Princess. But yeah, I like to have fresh whipped, from the little carton, and you pour it in, and you can't whip it too much because then it'll turn to butter, but then you have butter. So there's that. Thank you, Heidi. Okay, put that in the pass group. Oh, these earrings are so pretty. Yeah, this I just got, and I couldn't resist. I bought it, and it arrived like within a couple of days. Adult signature required, so they kind of knew that, there was potential for porch piracy. It's got to be. I mean, porch pirates. What is their thinking? What if you had, I don't know, heater filters in those, that doesn't match your heater? I mean, it's like a risk, isn't it? I mean, to do that for what? Look at those pretties. These are sterling. I know. Yeah, and it was such a, you just have to wait, and something comes your way. And so starting bid on these, I'm going to do 12, because these are absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And they hang down just enough. And they do have the sterling. I know, I've been watching those videos. I go, oh, right. Or I like the ones where the dog goes after him. Just kind of like, I've seen some where the dog breaks through the screen door and just grabs him by the butt. I know, it's crazy, but oh yeah, and it can be a toy shotgun. Doesn't have to be a real one, because they're not gonna they're just they're just in a hurry to get out of there. I know, aren't those just darling? We can pass on it. I'll do a recap. It'll be a bite now, later, or now, Really nice. I think that's a good idea, just have those lights right there, because it really picks up the sparkle. Is there anything is anybody interested in some Ellen Tracy perfume? I've got that, so either that's going to get you know, I don't know if somebody likes Ellen Tracy perfume. You have to like it. You have to know it. It doesn't smell bad. I mean, I prefer, you know, Chanel No. 5 and Prada. So those are my two go-tos. Oh, this old girl. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody is into, I mean, there's something that can be done with this. Personally, I would take off those faux pearls right there and put on newer ones. But this is a true shell. And at first I thought it was like broken on the sides, but that's just this foil. Somebody tried to do something with this, but that is a very pretty cameo itself. And the brooch works. This works. So I don't know how you would, I guess you could heat it up or cut some of it off, and I don't know. I just couldn't let it go. Starting bid will be I'll do $12 on this. $12. I don't know if you can see the detail there, but it's so translucent. You can see right there behind the thinness of the shell. I don't see any cracks in the shell. So basically what I'm doing is I'm selling the shell. You can do more with it as the, I wonder, I don't feel any movement. Yeah, well, yeah, the coating's coming off. They're just kind of translucent beads. They might be glass. Yeah, the coating on it is peeling off. I checked. There's nothing loose, and oh, wait a minute. I think, but see, I don't know what this business is. I don't know enough about cameos to wonder what this business is. I'm thinking she replaced something else. There must have been something else in there. I thought this over here was going to be a huge chip, but it's just the foil covering. But I don't see any breaks. So my guess is she replaced something else. But I mean, she fits in there so perfectly, but she does, okay, here's what I think, and I'll stop. She doesn't fit it well enough. See? Because of the shell, it's not fitting in there. And so they tried to foil it because it sticks up. So yeah, that's a shame. But, you know, everybody has to try something, right? We can pass on that one. But it's kind of like, you know, an interesting study, you know. But the shell is so pretty. No, there's no movement. So they stuck her in there and then realized they had a big gap. Put that in a baggie. Some costume here. I'll put this Silpada up. These These I've seen like on eBay and everywhere else for like 150 bucks. This is chock full of sterling, but it's like just a massive cha-cha. Massive. I'll get you guys a weight because it's stone, wood, that's probably quartz. Yeah, it bounced up to quartz. There's other goodies on here, and it would fit a 7 to an 8, I believe. She's massive. Look at that. So I will do a starting bid. Starting bid on this one. I'll start it out at 48, and then because you know, 'tis the season. It is just so cool. Silpata. Adjustable. Deborah's in at 48. But yeah, you kind of need that extra length to be able to attach it. And then I just, you know, Silpata right there. And there is a little hang tag as well. The little Silpata. And I just love the fact that they use, I don't think they use anything synthetic. So yeah, that's a killer deal. That's probably a really, really good deal. And then look at all the silver they're using on the backs. Oh my gosh. This one has a lot of silver in it. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Deborah for 48. That is a killer price. And that is you'll love this. You will love it. And my husband's out there working on the lawn. So if you hear the, thank you. If you hear well, right now he's weed whacking. Or he's kind of just going all around the edge. Yeah, if that didn't sell, I was going to put it on eBay. So, oh, look at the light show. Creepy. Oh, I better put your name on it. Okay. And the other. One of these. This is super pretty. Usually try and put the where's the other one? Let me find the other one and then we'll move forward. So moving on. There is this Joan Rivers. This is suitable for gift giving. So if you're thrifting and you want something new, I've got this. And I don't think anybody's ever worn it. It does need the velvet cleaned on that, but okay. Look at those floating crystals. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? This one's sticking up a little bit. float. They just move around as you move. And really nice Joan Rivers tag. Get you a wearable measurement. See if I can get in close. I'll get close. It's okay. It's measuring a little over 16 inches on that wearable part. Get in there. Get in there, little stone. Brand, it looks brand spanking new. And it looks so new that this doesn't, I mean, this looks like it's never been, there's the velvet right there. It kind of has like a silver tone, like guy wire, and I think that helps facilitate those. And I know Joan Rivers uses Swarovskis, but there's nothing here to indicate that these are actual, unless she used them constantly and didn't, you know, deviate from that design. I'll do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid of 20. That's killer price for Joan Rivers. Brand new, probably a QVC item. A lot on QVC. So let me clean up this while you guys are thinking about it. But yeah, I think it would also be a good item for, because I think a lot of people, you know, some people want the new box because, you know, the box and the literature. Yeah, there is a lot to be said for, you know, cleaning up your velvet. And still, of course, we're getting a lot of light. It looks really good in the dark. So you've got that. Looks a little better. Big old velvet envelope. And inside the envelope, you've got your care and feeding. And what it means to her to make this jewelry. And, you know, rest in peace, lovely Joan. We miss you. Wonder what she would be designing now. So there you have it. The box got a little bit of, you know, roughness on the edges, but not much. And you've got this beautiful necklace. Starting bid 20. And this, well, this is timeless because I can see, you know, anybody from the, you know, their 20s all the way up to, you know, until you stop wearing necklaces age, because it's so pretty. Kind of sophisticated, I must say. Okay, we'll pass on that one. It becomes a buy it now, and we'll go over that at the end of the shoe. Let me put that in a bigger bag. Well, I'll just put a tag on there. I need Post-it notes here, folks. I need to stick Post-it notes. So I'm gonna, that's my next thing I'm gonna get from my desk is a Post-it note pad. Big thick pad. All right, let me write that down so I don't forget. On what she says. 2-0. Hey, Olga, how are you? I'm going to do a buy it now recap at the end. So if there's anything you're interested in, you might be able to buy something right away. before she, oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't know that. It's possible because weren't they in, I think they were in the fire zone, but hopefully all of Joan Rivers' stuff was archived somewhere safe and not in a box in their garage. So, but yeah, that would make sense if they, because they live in that area. All right. This is probably going to go on eBay. This is Mexico, right here. Mark Mexico 925. And this, I am leaning toward mahogany obsidian. But it could also be carnelian agate. It could be red jasper, and it could be sunstone, and I say sunstone with a question mark. Let me get up close so you can see the detail in the stone. And then, yeah, and then this setting that they're in is kind of, it reminds me of book chain, but the backing is holding the stone in, and those are thick stones. This is heavy. I can give you a dirty weight because there is a lot of sterling on here, but of course the stones are going to be heavier. And you kind of need to know that if you're going to wear something, because if it's too heavy for your wrist, you won't wear it. But it feels like butter. Oh my gosh. 55 grams, including the stones. I don't know how to otherwise estimate that, but I mean, all I would need is a stone that size to weigh it and then multiply it, and then, it's a lot of math. A lot of math. No one wants to do that kind of math. Yeah, this is just so nice. So on this one, I will do a starting bid of, I have to do, I'll do a starting bid of 58. You can screenshot this and you can tell me if I'm out of my frickin' mind or if it's a steal of a deal. But the toggle, nothing else is marked. It's just marked Mexico 925. Tape measure, where are you? Woohoo! I lost my tape measure. I know it's here. It's the color of my desk, so it gets lost. Oh, here it is. It got stuck. Oh my gosh. I stuck it right in the acid. Oh, stupid. I should have cleaned that up. Bad girl. Okay. Length. I'm going to call it, well, it's a little over a 7, but you have to have room to manage that toggle because it goes to 7.5 inches. So you have to have room here to get that toggle through. Like such. But then look at, but of course my hand is, I wear a size 7, and this is a little bit bigger. I could put it on the cone, which, a lot of these things are just a guideline, and how it fits on your wrist and how it goes over your hand, it's just, everybody's different. Okay, there I am. Okay, so right now it's sitting at a 7. And there's, you know, other elements, the curvatures and the room it takes on the inside. Thank you, Deborah. Did your screenshot, huh? Yeah, this is pricey. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Deborah for $58. Thank you so, so much. Oh, I have the diamond sterling one here too. Alrighty. So yeah, I was leaning toward the mahogany obsidian on this one. So I just put a little asterisk there. I don't know if I'll just let you see. Does it? I don't know if you can see it better this way, or if you can see it better this way. But you can take a screenshot of my notes, and because I'm not going to send it in this bag, I like to do something better. Yeah, these are really cool earth tones, if you ask me. I think those are special. Yeah, I'm not a stone expert, but sometimes tools help you at least get into a direction of where you need to go, you know, and those directions could lead to dead ends. That's all I can tell you. All right. This is, these I believe are diamond chips. In sterling. Well, they are diamonds because I tested them and they came up diamond. So I don't think I need to say. I know for a fact these are diamonds. And I don't know if you've ever looked at diamond chips in, I mean, these are tiny, in your loop, but they're not perfect. Some of them are a little bit faceted, but the reason why I'm sure they use the diamond chips is because they really give off a big time sparkle. That's why, you know, diamonds are diamonds. But they're tiny, tiny, itty bitty diamonds in sterling. Fancy. Let me see if there's anything else on the tag that might interest you. This can't be shortened or lengthened unless you know how to do these lengths, which I wouldn't touch them. Alrighty. I did test it for sterling. I don't see that mark here. It's got to be on here somewhere. Let me test it again. Yeah, it's sterling. Why it doesn't have, it must have a mark on here somewhere. It has to. It's super tiny if it's there. Yep, it's there. I see it. I see it. It's there. It's marked 925. Okay. Mahogany obsidian. That's kind of where I'm headed, but it really looked good on the top one. Okay, so starting bid. Starting bid. Oh, let me get a weight because I'll just sell it by gram weight 17. I'll do starting bid. Oh, I didn't tell you what the gram weight was. Wouldn't that be nice to know? 16 grams. For the whole thing. I mean, So starting bid on this one, I'm going to do 28. It's like a tennis bracelet. I don't think it's ever been worn, but it's not in the box. There's no other tags. Very fancy. But yeah, it does have diamond chips in it. And the little tiny itty bitty diamond chips, they really do give off some sparkle, along with this gorgeous, yeah. You know, those diamonds look pretty decent. I mean, I really have to. They don't look dirty. They do have a little bit of facet. Not bad, actually, for as teeny as they are. $28. Kind of a tennis bracelet. We can pass on that one, and I will bring it back at the end of the show. Okay, I've got some fun little necklaces here. Well, this one's not, this one's like an adult. Oh, one thing I did want to bring out. Where is it? Where's that cute little bracelet? I'll find it. It's on here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. This is so small. It's so child size. And I think I brought it here before, but that looks to me like Larimar. I could be wrong. And it's tiny. So it's for a very small wrist. It does look like it's Native American. It's just under, it's like 1 7/8. It's pretty small across. I mean, it just, you know, just like so. It's very small. Weight on it. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know, do you think, I don't think it's too big for a doll. 6 grams. Yes, 6 grams total. Starting bid. I can do 22 on this one. So if you know of a child that loves jewelry or somebody with an extra small wrist, it is adjustable. This can be adjusted, but you know, because of this size, I wouldn't do that too much. There's no initials on the back. And the stone is absolutely pretty. So pretty. So that would be really cool. I'm not sure what the chain refers to. A little chain there. Pass on that one. Maybe it's kind of a charm bracelet, do you think? You put like little charms on there? I don't know. It's just something that I'm not willing to send to scrap. Believe me, I have a lot of items that are broken. They're in the scrap pile. This is on a sterling chain. Nice long sterling chain. This, you could choose to dip this if you want, but I think it looks really good with this particular pendant because it's, this one's meant to be oxidized. So the drop is 11.5 inches. Here is the pendant. This almost looks to me like, I don't know, it's marked 925, it is 925, but look at the intentional, this is made intentionally dark around the turquoise, and it looks like there's lapis, it looks like there might be some spiny oyster, some cat's eye, get you closer to it. Ooh, that has some sort of, is that Gasparite? I've always ruined that. Gasparite? I don't know. Get you a weight. 18 grams total weight. Oh, Molly, hi. Oh, it was a slave bracelet in its former life. It's so tiny. It's so little. Okay, Molly, it's yours. Sold. It's so tiny. How you doing, Molly? Hot, hot, hot. Okay, that's sold to Molly. Because, yeah, because I have this, you know, this thing. I put it on my video. It's kind of, so let's take a look at this one. Just started to put in a starting bid on this. Nice long chain, about 11 inches drop. Makes it about 22 inches. The chain's fabulous. Oh. Starting bid on this one, we'll do 38. Your other pendant. Oh wow, for layering. But the chain really helps this pendant, I think. It's a spiral chain. Lisa's in at 38. It's a nice spiral chain, and there's a lot of light hitting this, so it's actually darker in here than the light implies. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's a little darker. So that's why I left the chain the way it is, because it's nicely oxidized. It almost looks like there's another thread through there, just the ugh. Oh, no. Sorry. Okay, no, that was for the little bracelet. But that's okay. I can take your name off of it. So yeah, this is 38 on this one. No problem. No problem. I'll just take your name off of it. Not a worry. Not a worry. It's okay. Sometimes it takes a little minute. That's all. Okay, so I have Lisa at 38. Molly's at 40. There's so much going on in the stones. So nice. Lisa's at 42. Now my husband's, he's mowing the lawn. Isn't that cute? Molly's at 50, so increments will now be $5 increments. Here's the back again if you need that. The chain has, sterling chains have a lot of value too. So And this is deserving of a sterling chain. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's out to Molly. This is so lovely. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Molly. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, and thank you, Lisa. I did show this on a cord one time, and it just, it needed something substantial to show it off properly. Why don't I do, oh, this is cool. I'll do a choice on some of these necklaces because there's so many of them. Well, there's not like a huge amount. So let me place these so people can see them. Oh, this is nice. Opal, and this looks like it's onyx. Okay, that probably looks caca. And I think I have one more in here. I mean, just to save a little bit of time. Okay, so I have 5 of the smaller necklaces here, and I can do a choice. So I will do starting bid for choice. Starting bid's $12 for choice, and included in this is that beautiful opal pendant. This is onyx. Lisa's in at 12. This is not on a sterling chain, but this is a sterling octopus. And I don't know if that's faux opal, the cat's eye heart, and the malachite. That's malachite and silver, sterling silver beads right there. Lisa's in at 16. I'm just trying to save you some time. You can tell, oh, let me see. I can tell, oh, this one's not all the way down. Okay, $18, Deborah Barnes. So the cat's eye heart is at 9.5, probably more like 10. And that's on a sterling chain. $18 for Deborah. The onyx, same length. The out to Lisa. Okay, let me count it down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Okay, Lisa, which one you want? Is it beautiful opal? There's the beautiful cat's eye. There's the malachite and sterling bead. And there is, all right, this guy is just not cooperating. to make her decision. There's a lot to look at here. All right, so that guy got all caught up. So we have the beautiful opal on sterling. We have the malachite and sterling silver bead. There's the other one. So sometimes, yeah, you're just thinking, should I grab two of them? This octopus is sterling, but the chain is not. The ball and the opal, please. Still looking. Okay, no problem. So you do want, yeah, take your time. So you want this guy and the malachite and ball right there. And this one is the sterling octopus and the onyx piece and the blue cat's eye heart. So that's what is left. This one actually had like an extra little mark on the back. You can investigate that. That's it. Okay. Anybody else would like any of these? Is it a buy it now? You know, 20 each. That would be fine. I mean, that's a good way, I guess, to show little ones. Those in a bag. Is there any others, any of these you wanted, Lisa, Deborah? Octopus no chain, you're welcome, thank you. That is sold to Deborah. That way. Not coming off that way. It's not coming off. And look at how it's not that I can take anything off that bail. So I'm going to send it and you can break the chain. I would just, you might want to try it on, see if you like it. But then, you're probably going to have to break that to put your own chain on. I don't know why it was on this kind of chain. It's a nice chain, actually, but it's not sterling. So weird that's, see how I'm washed out now? There we go. I just have to turn a little bit. Maybe if I move these a little bit that way, then I'm not so washed out. There we go. Lighting, it's everything with YouTube. Oh my gosh. Anybody need to take a quick break? I'm just packaging these guys up so they don't get lost. Oh, an eBay notification. Did somebody buy something from me? Usually it's a ka-ching. When I hear the ka-ching, that's when I know. Because on my buy it nows, I have immediate payment required. Oh. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you this, you guys. That's not the one I sold, but that's, somebody is offering it because I always like to look and compare prices. Mine sold within 24 hours. That's the Trifari Alfred Philippe 925 Butterfly by Trifari. I sold mine within 24 hours. But they, because I have this on a watch, or I looked at this as a listing before, they're sending me reminders and they're doing all that kind of stuff. So, you know, when you click on something on eBay and it's not even on your favorites list, they're gonna find you. They'll find you and hunt you down and show you need to buy this because it's such a good deal. So just, yeah, it's not even on my favorites list. Go figure. Okay. Make some notes here so I don't mess up. Okay. Those are really cute necklaces, and I'm glad I brought them. Okay. Is there anything that you folks want me to bring forward? I mean, I've got this bag of charms. There's two of them I want to test real quick because they're not marked, but they're cute little charms. I'll show them to you. Let's see, we'll do a gram weight because I know the elephant is sterling. Tiny little elephant, sterling. 2 grams. The moose is sterling. Now we're up to 4 grams. And then let me test these two guys. The elf on a shelf. And this double urn right here. So those are getting tested. Yes, they are sterling. So you get an elf, an urn, and a, total 12 grams. 12 grams total on these charms. Starting bid, I'll do $12 starting bid on these little charms. See them? A bag of charms, all sterling. And these are like items I don't really like to send to scrap. I only send like broken stuff. I don't know if you can see that very well. I mean, I've got a whole case here of like different types of charms and stuff. So they'll probably go in there eventually. Oh, Lisa, of course. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah, that's about $1 a gram. That's probably good, you know. If you have like a little place where you keep your sterling. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Or you just put them on a sterling bracelet, a charm bracelet. I like really full ones. You know, nice full charm bracelets. All right, so these guys. Put this in here. Okay, any requests? I can bring up the, so I've got that, you can recap that, recap that, recap that, recap, recap, recap. I've got some recaps here. There's another recap. Oh, these are so pretty. See if there's anything else in here. I am suspicious that this is a Lucky brand, but it's missing all kinds of stuff. And it's in pretty bad shape. But beautiful tiger eye. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. Just maybe that era. If you want me to put that up, I will. It's very long. I don't know. Okay, so I've got, oh, here's the other earring. These are so pretty, so fancy. No marks. Looks like they could, oh, here we go. Costume, but really nicely made. I like things that sparkle, and these really shimmer. This actually looks like it's shell. It's actually shell. Mother of pearl is probably a better description. These are pierced. Starting bid will be $6. There's nothing sterling about them, but they do have some, oh, and here's the backs. They are nicely made. I don't know what's on the back of that one. Lisa's in at 6. Aren't they lovely? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's just like the, you know, the little cake decorations. Just the thing you need for, you know, something special. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you. That. Okay, so I guess everybody's gonna, like, by tomorrow I will be prepping for Thanksgiving, because we're having about 12 people, you know, total, and that's fine. Oh, well, thank you. Mwah. Oh, I'm gonna change the backs on these. They're not terrible, but I always like to do that if there's, you know, a question. I think we should give him just a little bit of a clean here. I was so upset when I pulled out those, hi Elizabeth, how are you? Welcome in. I was so disappointed with those Joan Rivers earrings that the stem broke on those pierced earrings, and they are lovely. So I have a craft box over there I'm putting together for someone, and you know they're anyway, they need sparkles and stuff like that. So anyway, that's where they went. Dang. Oh, these are my favorite. I'm finding earrings in my earring backing. It's kind of fun on my desk, and I go, oh, I haven't seen those in a while. Okay, I need gold tone. Brand new gold tone backs. Oh, and I looked through my scrap yesterday, and I found the kind of backings for sterling silver Native American. Those are expensive when you buy those on Amazon, so I like to have them. So I got a pair of those out of the scrap. So sometimes it helps to look through your scrap before you just throw it into something. Okay. Okay, these are going bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If there's anything else on my desk. Oh, I do have some, I don't know if anybody's interested. I keep these because I think they're so lovely to display. And this one I really need to dip. I need to dip this. Dippity doodah. You know, that needs a dip. So I do have that available. But I love these crosses. They make me happy. I don't know why. The sterling crosses on these gorgeous sterling chains. I kind of like the, you know, how they get displayed. Just some really pretty ones. There's some lots to look at. I also have this Irish one, Irish cross, and oh, this is a nice simple one on a paperclip chain. I guess just throughout the lots, you know, I just compiled, I go, okay, here's another cross. I'll just put it on this particular bust. That one too. Okay, without the glare, Jeanette, without the glare. There we go. I think I have one more. This little guy. It's got a huge bail. You do? You like Irish crosses? Okay, I'll put that up. Like that one. So let me get the Irish. I don't want to say iris. I want to say Irish. Okay, put that one up. Hi, Marlene. Marlene. Famous Marlene. Okay, this one's, I mean, it's your choice if you want to, like, dip it or something, but I usually don't try to over clean anything. Okay, that's all squared away. Oh, let me get a weight. 5 grams total, including the chain. Yeah, 5 grams. Chain looks ancient. All right, let me put in a starting bid. I know, patina is everything, right? You know, Gina was telling me it's history, and I go, yeah, these pieces earned that patina, right? Am I right? So, starting bid. Start this out at 12. It's not a lot of silver. Let me get you a length, and I'll show you this cute, cute chain. It's tiny. It's very, very small, the chain. It's like an 8-inch chain, so it's a 16-inch chain. Deborah's in at 12. I got Deborah at 12 first. Get a close-up. Look at that sweet, sweet chain. Sleeker's in at 13. There's the branding right there. Deborah's in at 14. Sleeker's in at 16. I'll show you the back. But the chain for me is, I don't know if that's from Ireland as well. I always imagine that these things haven't been messed with too much, you know? Okay, Sleeker's in at 20. So there's the back. Thank you, Deborah. Says, oh, it must have it looks like maybe a clover. Has an Irish kind of maker's mark to it. All right. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you, Deborah, and thank you, Sleeker. I appreciate it. Baggy. Okay, my face is too big. That's cute. The clover is so adorable. These little juice things are pretty cool. They're like frozen zip, and you can, well, you wouldn't do that now, but I mean, you just fill it up with your juice and you seal it, and you got little juice pops. But they're perfect for, you know, necklaces. I like them. I probably won't ever get them again because they're limited, but all right. I have another item here. It needs to be in a new home. It's very, very beautiful. This is silk knotted. It has it's Aurora Borealis huge, these are glass beads. Let me see, where's the closure? If there's no closure, oh, there it is. Right there. It has a hefty closure right there. But these are all glass. Huge Aurora Borealis treatment to them. Something wrong with this closed? No. Very sparkly. No, let me get a length. Oopsie. These are all silk knotted. About 21 inches total. This is a nice little statement. I'll do a starting bid. $12. And they're all glass, silk knotted. Do you know how much it costs to silk knot something? To have it redone? Some places charge by the inch. Oh my gosh. I think it's becoming one of those, lost arts. I only know of 2 people that actually do this. And $5 an inch? Yeah, because I remember paying, I paid $40 to have my jade done. And you can't just, like repair one end. No, it's all connected. You have to do the whole thing. Oh, well, that's nice. So yeah, it's, I think it's becoming fewer and far between finding somebody. One time I Googled it, and I think it was way more than $5 an inch, but yeah, it's definitely worth it depending on the necklace. Absolutely. So I am going to pass on this one, and we are going to do our recap, because we all need to think about Thanksgiving. And if, now would be a good time to let me know if you want me to ship this week. If it's over 100, it's free shipping, it ships out. If you want me to hold, and it's just until you get to 100, that's fine. Or if you want to pay the shipping, that's fine. Oh, yes, Sleeker, it is yours. It is yours, my friend. That's got something in it. And sometimes people don't want their packages. Okay. Oh, I'll hold it for a week. Don't worry. Bye, Lisa. Thank you. I bet you she's going to be busy for Thanksgiving. She's probably going to have a whole house full, just like me. Yeah, I mean, I'll invoice. I do like to have the things paid for that I'm holding, but if maybe you're going to, if you're like okay, will do. And you just got this for 12. Thank you, Sleeker. So I think for the most part, I'm going to be holding almost everybody's, because Sleeker just said to hold, Lisa said to hold, Deborah, yeah, I could hold. But and sometimes, you know, you might see something on my next video that you can't live without, and bye, sweetie. Oh, okay, so that was this. All right. This was acid tested, Presidium tested. So this is the buy it now portion. Recap is at 200. So I will put that in the title if there's any left over. So here's the recap. These are all buy it nows. You can put want, or you could put the price. I don't know what's fair. Fair would be putting in the price. You probably, you know, I don't know. Let's just go for it. There's 13 people in the chat, so if you guys are interested, this is the diamond and sterling bracelet for $28. Buy it now. And that was up earlier for $28. I'll type it in there. 28. This is the recap portion, and then we can say our goodbyes and our happy Thanksgivings, and so that's 28. Away. Just throw it away. Okay. Real diamond sleeker. Yes, indeed. They're for real, but they're more like I would call them chips. No, I did a Presidium test on them. You don't even need a Presidium to tell that they're diamond. All you have to do is have a diamond tester. But if I can get in there without making a noise. Oh yeah, they're going up. Real diamonds, 28, and it is sterling. I've also, not only did I find the mark on here, I tested it for sterling. You got it, girl. You got it. Sleeka. Sold. All right. Oh, the Joan Rivers. Right here. This is a buy it now for $20. And it comes with the packaging. These are like floating on some sort of really cool wire, whatever that is. So there is that. Okay, so that's that. And then the Silpada. There's this Silpada, which I love. I might wear it. Where do I ship from? I ship from California. There, you know, it takes about 5 days to get, like from here to the East Coast. So you got to keep that in mind. Plus, they're, oh, you're welcome. Plus, they're saying expect delays, expect delays. So this one I had for, this is a Silpada. I had this for $22. Buy it now. No, my name is Jeanette. It was a nickname somebody gave to me at work many moons ago. It was Jandapanda. So I just went with it. Okay. So that is available at 22. Should be you be watching this later. Wouldn't be a bad name for anybody. Just be creative, that's for sure. That. Where am I putting this stuff? Over here. I have $12 on these sterling earrings with these nice blue. These kind of remind me of Laguna crystals. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, I had these. These are buy it now. $12. These are sterling, you know, wires, and these are quite the crystals. Let me tell you. I'll spot you. Or if you have a teeny Christmas tree, you can put those. Yeah, you can put those on a Christmas tree. Whoops. Alrighty. Those are 12. All right, just a little bit of a recap. Okay, so this is a super tiny, itty bitty bracelet. I have this one, the bracelet this one's at 22, right there. It's little. It is so little. It's, who's trying to get me? I don't think it's anybody that I need to talk to right now. That's pretty. So this is 22. Buy it now. This is the cameo that, you know, has been Frankensteined, I think. The cameo itself is gorgeous, but it looks like somebody tried to make it work in here, and it's just too bowed so they tried to put some sort of jeweler's foil over here. This one I had it at $12, so the cameo is at $12. It does need rescuing, but you know, I think, you know, we came up with, somebody took something out of here. Elizabeth, thank you. And I can hold your purchase because shipping is $8, but it's free if it's over $100, or it makes more sense if they're, you know, you have multiples. But I will invoice you. Yeah, I do request payment even if I'm holding it, but you can ask these guys. I'm pretty good about, you know, shipping and stuff. EJ. We'll call you EJ? Hold till after the holiday? Sure. I'll be on, I think there's one Sunday next month I won't be on, but yeah, I can hold till after the holiday. I do like to get my payments so that I can just keep them off the, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. EJ. Cool. Okay, more recapping. I have, this might be good for spring. Yes, you may. Absolutely. Who knows? I might not be able to invoice until tomorrow morning, so you have 24 hours. But I'm, you know, if I'm going to hold it, I just, you know, there's a lot of, oh, let me put it in the bid. This is a buy it now for $8, buy it now. You do have a certain amount of protection when you go through things like PayPal, Venmo, and all that. I mean, I always like to let people know there are certain, I mean, you have to read through their rules and their, exclusions and all that, but they really do take care of their customers, just like eBay takes care of their customers and all that. So, yeah, I use PayPal mostly, but there is a certain amount of protection that you have. So if you do pay ahead of time and, God forbid something happens and it can be reversed. It happens. Okay, that was $8. Okay, the letter P. Penelope pumpkin pie crust. This is all sterling except for the actual key inside. This was at $12 for the pumpkin pie princess. Pumpkin pie princess. Penelope pumpkin pie princess. It's perfect for your poultry. Anything else? Anybody else got anything besides princess and poultry and Penelope and Pam and just keep it on a Thanksgiving theme? Pumpkin pie, peach pie. Playful, absolutely. A lot of people are playful on Thanksgiving. Okay, these I had for 20 each. There's just a couple of them. Okay, that's turned into a big hot mess here. Okay, these are the only two that are left at 20 each. So you have your onyx. These are on sterling chains, and you have your cat's eye heart. So these were 20 each. Perky, playful, absolutely. So these are 20 each. So if you want in onyx or, yeah, these are sterling. Oh, wait a minute. Is this one sterling? I need to know. Yes, I think it is. I don't know. I'll have to look at that harder. But those, oh, this one is definitely sterling. This one, I might question. But anyway, so those are those two. Okay. Put that away. This looks. Alrighty. Where it belongs. Okay, is there anything else I missed? I don't think so. So, do me a favor. Oh, thank you, Linda. Oh, I know. I know, I just got this in yesterday. For me. I bought it for me because I spent a chunk of change. You know how expensive these are. I certainly love it. But yeah, I had to wear them. I had to show them off because I just think they're cool. But I love optical illusions. I like looking through them and seeing something upside down. There's a lot going on there. So everybody, please take care of yourself. It's going to be a really nice Thanksgiving for a lot of folks. Just reach out to those who are missing loved ones, call them, send them a card. Well, it's too late to send them a card, but just let them know you're thinking of them if they can't be with you. And drink water, get an appropriate amount of exercise. Just be good to yourself and enjoy your company, the people you're with, because that's very helpful to, your mind. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say good night and love y'all.